Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello, and welcome, at long last, to Blue Plays Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. The time is here. The time is now. We're going to be diving right into this. As you can see, I have already defeated Moog. Here is the new NPC. I have not talked to them just yet, but before we get into it, let me show you the character. Now, I held a character creation contest some time ago, and a wonderful individual by the name of Miquella, I believe from the Netherlands, won the contest with this character, whose name is Sir Mick, which apparently is a very well-known TV show character or star. I haven't actually looked into it, but here are the stats. If you want to see it any longer, go ahead and pause the video here. I am level 169. We've been leveling this character up through co-op, through many streams in the last couple of weeks. We'll see how he does. We'll see how he fares. For equipment, we're going in with a Sacred Mace with Prayerful Strike, the Miquellan Knight Sword with Sacred Blade, that is the innate Ash of War, cannot change that. A Short Spear, which is infused with Sacred, with the Phantom Slash, one of my new favorite Ashes of War. It's from the base game, but it's still just a ton of fun. Never used it before. The Blue Gold Kite Shield with no skill, so I can use those Ashes of War. I have the Golden Order Seal, and I have the Pulley Crossbow, which is pretty fun to use. For the armor, I have the Great Helm, Tree Surcoat, Knight Gauntlets, and Knight Greaves. For talismans, currently the Sacred Scorpion Charm, Shard of Alexander, Phlox Canvas Talisman, and the Carrion Filigreed Crest. Filigreed Crest, because that's how that works. I apparently need to rest because I am missing many vials, but that's the plan. Now, I also do have some spells at the ready. Let me go ahead and show you those. Lots of incantations. Golden Order Fundamentalist incantations. I have Protection of the Erdtree, Blessing of the Erdtree, Wrath of Gold, Discus of Light, Triple Rings of Light, and the Radigan's Rings of Light. Big fan of light rings. Erdtree Heal, Elden Stars, and just for kicks, Fortisax's Lightning Spear for a little bit added damage. Now, this is the character we're entering the DLC with, but it's not going to be the character I exit the DLC with. And what I mean by that is I do plan on using anything and everything that the Shadow of the Erdtree has to offer pretty much as quickly as possible. That's the plan. All right, without absolutely no further ado, by the way, actually a little bit more ado. Just in case you're new to the channel, welcome. Hi, it's great to have you. My name is BlueLizardJello. I live for initial playthroughs. I also make very comprehensive walkthroughs that take me far too long to create, but more on that a bit later. But if you are looking for a playthrough where I talk to every NPC and get every line of dialogue, read every item description, and explore, hopefully very thoroughly, you've definitely entered the right place.
Were you guided here by kindly Miquella? I am Leda, and like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported to the realm of shadow where Miquella the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Miquella's call. If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid.
I love that we are just joining the ranks of those following Miquella. Just taking a look at what Leda is wearing here. Seeing if there's any distinguishing marks. I love the cape. What's on the gauntlets there? Possibly the, well, I would say the Erdtree or the Haligtree, but rather it's probably the other tree. Scattertree, something like that. I heard it in the story trailer. See if there's any more dialogue.
Come now, touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
I guess that's about it. Okay, to be fair, I was expecting a little bit more fanfare, maybe a cutscene of some sort, but no, that's about it. All right, let's start looking around. Oh, this is so exciting. You only get this first playthrough once. And it's just always so exciting. Oh, that view! Okay, I did want to have my telescope ready. Look at that, just oozing its sap. Particles falling on top of that castle. Oh, we saw those in the story trailer. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Oh, just look. We got a Site of Grace. Okay. Some sort of creepy long-necked bird thing there. Lots of these phantom gravestones. Good. We still have the eagles, so we can still farm for our flight pinions and the four-toed fowl feet. Oh, definitely. Oh, I like that tower. Some sort of entrance there. I won't be going this far into detail every single time we enter a new vista, but then again, maybe I will, because this is... Wow, look at that. Gravesite Plain. This is great because this is one of the very first images we got when they first announced Shadow of the Erdtree, was someone we presumed to be Miquella riding torrent through this plain. Oh, this is a new material. Just kind of looks like odd-colored wheat. Rata fruit. Okay. So what is Rata fruit? Oh, by the way, one thing that if you haven't done already, you will want to, I'm playing on the PlayStation 5, by the way, is turn this on. If you want to exercise the new items inventory displays on the 1.12 patch that just went out yesterday. So you have to go into your settings and change the mark new items and show recent items tab to on. That way when you go into your inventory, you actually have this and it'll sort by new items. So we have Rata fruit, easily found everywhere in the realm of Shadow. A berry-like fruit that grows into spirit grave grass, easily found everywhere in the realm of Shadow, though its bitter taste makes it unsuitable for consumption by humans. Okay. So how does this compare to our Rawa fruit? Is it just going to be something for torrent? Actually, can I craft with it? I imagine probably not. I'll have to find some new cookbooks. Okay, fair enough. We'll be gathering that quite frequently, I would imagine. This is stunning. Oh, and it just appears to be massive. What about the map? Okay. So likely that's where I want to head because that's going to be a map fragment in the northeast direction, not too far at all. See if we get any NPCs that appear when we rest. No. Oh, Shadow Realm Blessing. That's new. Scattertree Blessing and Revered Spirit Ash Blessing. All right. Now, this must be the new system that Miyazaki had talked about where there would be some sort of kind of internal leveling mechanic specific to the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. So it looks like once you have these, almost like the memories that you get in Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. But he did also say that they would only work in the DLC area. So the gravesite plain, no, nothing has appeared. So I think I'll beeline for now over to the map fragment, and then we'll kind of come back, and we're likely going to explore some of the edges before we just take on the plain proper. Okay, good news. We can still use torrent. I would hope so. It's a pretty big area. Oh, what do we have here? First enemy. Let's see what we got. Prayerful Strike. Completely whiff. Oh, you are neat. I haven't hit you yet. Okay. Oh, that's some damage. That is a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, am I going to die on the first enemy? The answer is yes. Off to a great start. This is going to get interesting. All right, I don't think he'll be too bad. Probably famous last words. I do have over 100,000 runes, so I'm not in the mood to lose those just yet. How about a guard counter? Kind of hard to guard counter when he moves just so much. How about Prayerful Strike? Prayerful Strike, if you've never used it, it's one of my new absolute favorite skills. Look at that. The stance damage, the heal. Oh. Okay, good. Let's get some range of Sacred Light. Oh, he jumped right over it. Back up. There we go, Phantom Slash. All right. This is going to be interesting. Oh, a new mushroom. I like it. Red Flesh Mushroom. Easily found everywhere, the flesh of the mushroom is similar to raw meat and can serve as pot innards. As pot innards. So is that going to replace one of the components that I could previously use to craft some of those other pots? Like, let's see, what is it? Yeah, nope, not the human bone shard, but what is it called? You know, when you destroy the little pots and they burst into grossness. Well, there's the living jar shard, but anyway. Okay, do you see? Oh, that's a shackle. Probably just going to be spamming the collect button as I go through. And it looks like we have our first little spirit over here that we can talk to. Gravesite Plain map. Nice. Let's see how big that is. Oh, okay. Huge. Absolutely huge. So this looks really interesting. That might be our next destination. I might go talk to the ghost here. Fascinating that you have these little grave markers here. I wonder what those are going to represent. I'm looking right now to see if there are any noticeable mines. You know, they have that little dark cave symbol. Oh, that's got to be a legacy dungeon right there. Goodness. That's an interesting little design, and maybe a mini dungeon here. Islands off to the west. I don't know if we'll be able to access those or not. There's also this area down here. So this isn't actually the most southeasternly region. There's got to be another one down here where the map is cut off. Everyone burned to cinders, burned away, put to the torch by Messmer and his lot. What did we do to deserve such a fate? We merely lived our lives. We lived in peace. That's true. Seems like... Okay, I'm so used to having torrent on the down key. Then we're gonna go ahead and fix that right there. There we are. Yeah, these people didn't seem to deserve what Messmer had done. All right. Just because I'm curious. Thin beast bones. Wanted to make sure that there was nothing new there. Look at this tree. This is kind of bleak. Oh, this is a new mushroom. White flesh. Yes, I'm literally stopping even for mushrooms. Same thing, can serve as pot innards. So this must be, when they say pot innards, it's going to be a crafting material for some new pot. We did see some of those large pots in the story trailer early on, which is pretty cool. Oh, I didn't know that the map's had descriptions. A somber plain covered in spirit graves. The spiral tower of the Horn Scent lies to the northwest, and the entire expanse is marred by the harrowing ravages of war. Probably similar to the outskirts of the capital. Cool little waterfall over here and something over there. Let's kind of spy before we get too close. Interesting. I mean, that color does denote something of importance, right? And where are we in relation to where I wanted to go? Right down there. So I'm going to put a marker there. You know what? I got to get rid of them. I only just learned that trick recently, where if you just spam all 5, they'll start to overwrite each other, because I want to start fresh here. I don't see anything that's going to drop down on me. What do we have here? A revered spirit ash. Okay. Very, very nice. That goes alongside with what we just saw at the site of grace. Information about the revered spirit ash blessing. Oh, you actually get like a note about that. That's very, very cool. Revered spirit ash can be found across the realm of shadow. Consume this ash at sites of grace to bolster your revered spirit ash blessing. The revered spirit ash blessing bolsters both summoned spirits and spectral steeds' abilities to deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside the realm of shadow. What do you mean it bolsters the spectral steeds' abilities? Interesting. Spirit ash of those who came before, infused with potent spirituality, acquired from the corpses of Hornsent and other objects that ritually decorate townships and villages across the realm of shadow. Consume these at sites of grace to bolster your revered spirit ash blessing. Okay, we just read that. The withered corpses were called tutelary deities, and revered spirit ash was said to quietly accumulate in the palms of their hands. As it did just here. This poor decapitated fella. All right, our first new item. I'm curious if I go and use this at a site of grace. Is something going to happen to Torrent? It could just be that he takes less damage. And these don't seem to be true kind of corporeal enemies, but rather almost spirit-like in themselves. Almost ashen, though. I am going to go back to the site of grace, because I want to go turn that in and see what happens. By the way, for my spirit summons, I do have the Dung Eater, which is actually pretty exciting. I've never had him before. Technically, the build, and if you want to learn more about the build, there'll be some information in the description. But technically, the correct ones, because this is a follower of Miquella, it is the Erdtree Soldiers. Yeah, the Erdtree Soldier Ashes. But I have kind of forgotten to level those up. I'll have to do that in between episodes at some point. Just looking at these objects here, see if there's anything hidden around them. All right, let's see what these do. And will it actually tell me? Use 1 revered spirit ash to empower blessing. Yes. Great. Do these look any different? I mean, you can't really see the stats anyway, so I guess it's just kind of an internal blessing, so we don't really know what it'll look like. Oh, there's another one of those big burning tree fellows. And that island looks like we can get to it. Oh, we have the little rodents. Definitely some conjecture on what those potentially are. Nope. What? What was that? What in the world was that? Other than horrifying. Alright, I'll take some lumps of flesh. Really and truly, I have no idea what that was. Are the golden skulls back? Are they still giving us golden rune ones? Did I just kick it? Did I just absolutely... There it is. No! Fascinating. They're now broken runes. Used to gain 500. Oh, interesting. Golden traces of the grace bestowed upon those who fell in the realm of shadow, broken and faded, threatening to dissipate entirely. Hey, 2.5 times what the Golden Rune ones were worth, huh? Who's laughing now at the person who stops and breaks every skull he finds? Probably the rest of you, but still. And is this root resin? Not resin. Okay. Not shaped lump of resin that exuded from the roots of trees. Serves as a primitive catalyst, making it suitable for processing using sorceries, incantations, and the like. That's intriguing. What does that mean? Is it going to bolster existing spells, or is it going to be able to craft something that can cast spells? That would be cool. Really though, what was that scream? Why do you look so normal? Logar the Beast Claw. Oh, you're not normal. Oh, okay, and you've got some health there, friendo. Back up. Ready? Phantom Slash. And again. This has a really cool follow-up too, so let's and again. Almost. Whoa, Nelly. Prayerful Strike, get some healing back. Good. But back up. Ah, of course. What do we want to do here? I did not mean to do Elden Stars, by the way. Easily the weakest of my, my armaments. Knocked him right out of the air, which is beautiful. I didn't actually mean to heal. I meant to use Cerulean. Goodness gracious. He's got no poise because, you know, naked and all. Back up. Wow, he is aggressive. He is so aggressive. Am I going to get those claws, by the way? I mean, are those just the beast claws from Bloodborne? I can appreciate the fact that he's just wandering around. I didn't get invaded. He's not an invader. He's just here, an inhabitant in the Shadowlands, kind of doing his thing. And here comes a challenger. That's actually kind of cool. Think we can get a backstab? Yes, I can. What? Back up. Back up. And again. Oh my goodness, you get caught in that, it's over. Wait a minute. Did you hear that? Did he I guess he just healed. I wasn't really paying attention to him. I couldn't tell if he healed or if he got a flask back, which I don't know why he would get a flask back as a non-player character. Did I just see another? Oh, thought I saw a different color item over here. That's a bird taking off. That's got to be a new bird. So it's not the eagle. It's not the guillemot. So I got to be on the lookout for that. To try and kill whatever that is, because that seems like it might be important. I might just cheese him with Prayerful Strike if I can. Because you get the health back, it knocks him down. Oh no! Heal. Run away, run away. Walk into this, please. Thank you. Alright, that's fine. Because now I'm just going to do a little... Okay, I got lucky. That is so scary. Good, you're out. That was good. All right. Back up. Almost got him. Okay. He is scary. I got the Beast Claw, though. So our first new weapon. Beast Claw. Savage Claws. Causes blood buildup, of course. Weapon in the form of a carnivorous beast vicious claws. Used to perform bestial slashing attacks uncanny to humankind. An imitation of the esoteric technique of the horned warriors. Those who carry this weapon wield it as though they have been possessed by a savage beast. Pounce like a beast to viciously slash into foe with left and right claws. Low requirements. Really low requirements. We will have to give that a go at some point. What I'll do is in between episodes, I will hopefully go and upgrade some of the items that I have found in order to utilize it. Where? I guess I'm just missing them. Maybe they'll be on along the cliffs. I think the first one might have been. It's not these, right? These aren't screaming when I get too close. Good. I do wish it was a little less foggy. All right. Map shows that I'm right at the edge here. Okay, is that one right there? Nope, that's just part of the scenery. I can target the eagles, nothing else. I don't want any big surprises. So that thing I marked might have actually been a church. All right, let's hop on Torrent for just a moment. I do want to find whatever it was screaming. Okay, I'm kind of in no man's land, meaning I don't have a map for this. Oh, we got a fort here. Let's see what we have. We got a soldier there. Not sure what just died. Oh, I like the look of this. What butterflies are those? Sorry, I do need to know what butterflies these are, because these are new. These are black pyre flies. Flies in war-torn lands that have been scoured by Messmer's flame. They burn in dark in slender ribbons of fire. All right, let's see if we can't clear this camp. I'm gonna loop around nice and slow. Don't worry about the golden skull. Let's not alert attention here. Oh, that's a flame dog. You know what we could do? might be a really good time to use our Radigan's Rings of Light. Oh! Yes. Yes, that was a great time to use that. Thank you. Wait. Wait. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, you friendly? Oh no. Were you... What? Why are you friendly? I'm... sorry, I guess. Fire coil. Oh, man. Blue. Use FP to conjure a tiny fire snake. A device of fire used by Messmer soldiers. Lingering embers bundled into a coil. The writhing snakes pursue foes. Fire was a symbol of the crusade, and even Messmer's rank-and-file soldiers would wield it. These guys have just been, I guess, so beaten to... I can... wait. But I can't target you. Well, then never mind. You're going down. Sorry, I gotta know what loot you have. Because you've got some cool armor. Smithing Stone 3 and a 4. Okay. Well, that's pretty fun. I'm assuming the fire dogs are not going to be very peaceful. What I need, though, is the right... Oh, I meant to buy golden bolts. I'll have to do that in between. Oh, no dogs. All right, waterfall. What do we got behind you? Nothing. But there's some new item. A dew gem. Glows at night and blossoms mainly at the waterside. Said to have been used in the practice of spirit medicine long ago. I love when the plants kind of make sense for where they grow. Even though, yes, they wrote them to make sense, it's still appreciative. All right, let's get some triple rings of light, I think. Church of Consolation. It is a church. Oh, that's a big hammer. I think I'm going to go in with Radigan's Rings of Light to kill the lesser soldiers. And again. No. Good shield bash. No. Jeez. That was part of a guard counter. Ho ho. Yep. Okay, what do we got? Just some rings of light. That did... Oh, because you had your shield up. Someday they're going to have... Oh, there we go. Someday they're going to have to fix the fact that when an enemy has a shield up, they're protected 360 degrees. Black Steel Great Hammer. It only weighs 12. That's not that bad. And it has Endure, which is not what I was expecting. Weapon of the Black Knights, servants of Messmer the Impaler. Great hammer of black steel with decorative embellishments in gold. Blessed with an Erdtree incantation. Further holy imbuement will amplify the effect and greatly increase the armament's power. Guard counters cause a burst of power. And it comes with the Endure skill. We might have just found our new weapon already. It requires 25 strength. I can two-hand it. Right? Wait, why can't I not? 25 strength. Oh my gosh, because my strength is only 16, which gives me 24 when two-handed. Oh boy, okay. That's it. That's it. Easy enough fix. But I think we might be upgrading our bonk hammer. Because that seems very, very cool. That guard counter is awesome. I love that they did that. Beheaded statue. Scatter-tree fragment. Okay, so that's another one of those new buff items. Oh, good. Just got the telescope out. The Scatter-tree blessing bolsters the recipient's abilities to deal and negate damage, but has no influence outside the realm of shadow. A splinter of the Scatter-tree that contains golden brilliance, acquired at the Church of Marika and other places in the realm of shadow. Consume these at sites of grace to bolster. Yes, it is said that when the Scatter-tree crumbles from its core, that it will scatter across the entire realm of shadow. The people of the Erdtree collect the splinters and use them in prayer. Very exciting. All right, let's keep pushing for just a little bit. See if we can't maybe find a site of grace. Because I do want to keep these episodes relatively short. I did not realize. Hold on, we're going to do a little bit of backtracking. Relatively short, just so I can keep them coming at a regular pace. And I will explain in a YouTube community post and in my Discord what that pace will likely be. Because I'm probably going to have a couple of concurrent playthroughs going at the same time. But before we continue down that path, let's back up. What do we have here? Is it just another soldier? They really just aren't going to attack? I really hope there's no morality system in the DLC. Because I will fail. But hey, if you're going to give me some decent smithing stones. Alright, this is about where we fought the guy with the beast claws. Gotta be hiding something up in these cliffs, right? Good old knot resin. I think I was calling those rodents jerboas, but jerboas are a lot smaller. Not that they have to be the correct size. All right, did we want to keep going that way? Do you want to see what's down in there, perhaps? Let's go back. I did see one more soldier off in the distance. One of the things I'm most excited about, though, is going to be new recipes. Yeah, so over here, there's just a little nook, but I think I did see a soldier, right? I did. Oh, wait a minute. Is it a cave? Are you guarding a cave? Oh, that's a special item. There we go. Love those. Oh, I love the rings of light. I really do. Oh, Messmer soldier armor. Finally, some new armor. I say finally, I'm 39 minutes in. A ragged cloak is draped over rusted mail. Though the chest piece features a Scatter-tree motif, gold has been used for its engraving, a small consolation to those forced to wage a war without grace or honor. So there's some information on why the soldiers seem to be reluctant to fight. They're conscripted. They had no choice in the matter. They are here because they had to be. And we're going to join their ranks. A blessing of Marika. It's a divine blessing. Completely restores HP and heals all ailments. And in divine blessing format, you can only hold one at a time. Wow. A special physic, blessed by Marika, the queen of the Erdtree. Marika once created several of these physics for Messmer's sake, but never again. Ooh. Seems like she may have regretted that decision. Love it. It's going to be tough. I do want to go see what the Erdtree fragment is going to kind of bolster for me. Let's see. What do I need to level up a single point? 200,000? I think I have the hard souls to deal with that. Or runes, rather. Because I've been saving some high level ones. Oh, yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Didn't expect to take that much damage. But it is what it is. Yeah, let's head back up to the site of grace. You know, hold on. Sorry. I need to figure out what that scream was. It's gonna bother me if I don't. So I know that the first time I heard it was right. Oh, I see it. I see the bird. But it's an owl. Owls don't scream. So you died. And you died up there. But I can't get to you. Really? It's just an owl? So is there a slumbering egg up there that I can't get? Well, further testing is required. But for now... So, I'm going to just take a look. I don't know if you can actually see the difference. I'm taking a screenshot. Well, I'm taking a photo, actually, with my phone. Just to see, once I rest... and I use that Erdtree blessing, or fragment, will it actually show? Whoa, whoa, that's significant. Okay, so I guess that color is representative of the fact that I'm in the DLC and that'll go back to normal. So just for the weapon's sake, right armament 1, 2, and 3 respectively, those numbers were 711, 562, and 643. The left armament's a little bit less so, 220, 193, 211, and the physical damage negations all went up by about 4% as well. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, we're not going to end just yet. I do want to keep these, as I said, about 30 minutes, even though we're already at the 40-minute mark. But here's what I'm going to do. Yes, I am at the stage where Roundtable Hold is on fire. So my apologies for that. So I need about 200... Or excuse me. I need 200,000 runes to level, which means I need about 52,000. But I can use a Lord's Rune, just one. And then I will use... Let's see. That's 10,000. That's 7,500. We'll just do one Golden Rune 9 just to be on the safe side. Although I'm going to want more than that to level up that item, or that weapon I just got. So we're going to do level up. It's just a single point. Oh, I'm still short. You know what? Just use a big one. We'll do this one, a Hero's Rune. That'll allow me to level up as well, the hammer I just got. So we'll level up 1 point in strength. There we go. Now, I might have to do a lot bit of flip-flopping, just equipment-wise, in order to utilize that hammer, because that's heavy. That's all right. And what does that put me at? It's not terrible. I could probably switch out one of these for something that increases my weight. Does use smithing stones. All right. I don't know that I want to go incredibly high. Yes, I did stockpile some stones here. I at least want to get it up to 10. That's dealing some significant damage already. The faith scaling is terrible, though. Does it get better? Let's go up to 15. Oh, I can't just because of runes. What is the damage negation on this? 72? Not terrible. Yeah, I really wish that holy was better, though. Because doesn't it say further further holy imbuement? Right, because I need to make it sacred. That makes sense. So actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I make this, I could do Golden Land, or I could... Can I do Prayerful Strike? I can't, right? Because that's only on not great hammers. Oh, you can. Oh, wow, they weren't kidding. It does get bolstered incredibly well. Well, I'll do Prayerful Strike on this. And make it sacred. That's pretty significant. All right. It's kind of fun that we found just a direct replacement. Let's do another Hero's Rune. Oh, just kidding. Don't want that. Stop at 15 maybe for now. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I guess I can't actually two-hand it here. What is the easiest way actually to get back? Oh, show the Shadow Realm map. Okay. So what is my AR two-handing this hammer? 708. It's less, but it's only at 15. Okay. All right. It's definitely going to be worth testing out because that is a cool looking hammer. I might get rid of the carrying filigreed crest. Oh, boy, that's so hard for me to say. If I use this, will it get me into medium? No, it won't. That's a bummer. What about... Where is it? I'm missing it. Where is it? This. Yes. Okay, actually, any of these would. Wow. There we are. And, you know, one other thing I forgot to do was use a rune arc. I do have Radon's rune. So look at that. Just look at those stats. That is looking pretty nice indeed. But I still have to survive. But that's going to do it for this first episode of Blue Plays Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. We already look different. I knew it was going to happen fast, just not necessarily that fast. This is exciting. This is very exciting. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.